Advice Tap TV.
Just want to start off, and maybe you can tell us your name and your company.
Oh, sure. My name's Adam Killam, and I'm the principal of Adam Killam Internet Marketing, and I help companies get more traffic, more leads, and more sales using the internet.
All right, and so you're a consultant. How did you get into consulting?
Well, I was working at a software company, and we had a very strong web presence, and we were getting a lot of leads, and through the internet. And basically, I was working in sales, and it was way more difficult for me to get on the phone and generate leads than it was for our website to just crank them out. We just had leads coming in. So I got very curious as a salesperson how I could generate leads and sales using the web, and I started to learn what we were doing right, and then in time, when people started to find out that I was able to produce similar results, they started asking me to help them.
Right.
And that's kind of how I got started.
And how long have you been a consultant now?
I've been consulting for, I think, about 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you walk us through maybe a day in your life? You know, kind of what time you wake up, and so people kind of understand what does a consultant do?
Sure. Well, I mean, my day typically starts at probably 6:30 or 7 a.m. and I try to be on the computer at about 7:30 because I get my best work done probably the first 5 hours of the day.
Right.
And then, of course, just before bed, like late at night, I get work done as well. But my day looks like working on the computer, answering emails, phone calls, meeting with clients, and then as much as possible uninterrupted time at the computer just working on projects, whether it's search engine optimization, social media, or pay-per-click campaigns. That time in front of the computer is that's where the real work gets done, or the rubber hits the road, so to speak. So,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And would you have a tip for people about getting new clients? What have you found to work best for you?
Sure. You need to be active. You've got to be active on the web. Whether it's adding content to your website or participating in discussions online, you can't just kind of sit there and expect people to come to you. A specific tip would be build relationships with potential customers on Twitter. Find people that you want to do business with, start a dialogue with them using social networks. That would be a specific tip. Or, blog once a week. If you're the company owner, even if you have other people blogging, you should be seen on your company's website talking and interacting with people. So there, I gave you 2 tips.
That's perfect. Okay. That was one more than we were expecting.
Yeah.
And what would you say is the best part of being a consultant?
For me, I like the flexibility. I like to have control over my time, and when I say that, I mean I like to decide when I do things during the day. I'm pretty self-reliant and a self-starter. I mean, those are typical things people would say on a resume,
right?
But you really find out if you actually are self-reliant and a self-starter when you get into consulting. Because it's all up to you to make things happen, right?
Would you say that's one of your biggest challenges as well for a consultant, is that you need to be a self-starter, you need to be motivated?
Yeah, oh yeah, I would say that's definitely a challenge, especially on days when you just don't feel like working, or you need a break, or you're sick or whatever. You still have to find a way to get the work done. Time management is also a huge challenge, and then scaling a business. Anyone who gets booked up quickly finds out that it's very challenging to scale a consulting business. So that would be another challenge once you get past the initial kind of stages.
Okay, very important. As a consultant, what's your favorite coffee?
I love Starbucks, dark roast. I also like coffee, Kona coffee from Maui. And I don't think you can order it here. You actually have to buy it there. So if I have friends that go, I try to get them to get me a bag. And it's great with chocolate macadamia nuts.
Beautiful. That's another tip. And if people want to get in touch with you, how can they do that?
They can find me online at adamkillam.com. Or if you Google me, you can find my Twitter profile, my LinkedIn account. I'm pretty accessible via the web. So just Google Adam Killam. You'll find a variety of ways to connect with me pretty easily.
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll add that information as well when we post this up, so people can contact you.
That'd be awesome.
All right, Adam, thanks very much.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
Okay.
All right.